its tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Okay. So this is the beginning of the part 3. Good day to everyone. That was awful. That was awful. And
this'll cool the stuffy heat.
So I finished everything in the White Orchard, and we can go somewhere else. We can finish the last quest while we can gooseberries, and that's it. Didn't say anything because of the mic. Should be better out there a little bit.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
You'll let that pass? I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister tending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
It didn't take long to go wrong.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Shut up! Don't let up!
We'll have to cut them down.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
It was her
See
who
his face! God save us!
started all of that.
Gone. And don't ever come back.
Why would you help?
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That's sad.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's Good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Well, okay, Vesemir is really covered in blood. Geralt doesn't seem to be. At least much. I don't see any stains or something.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Yennefer, how'd they...
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
What's funny about Yennefer is that it's a very complicated character, in a sense that she seems to be caring, but at the same time she's... I don't know, man. Wait a sec. Should be better like that. But at the same time, she talks like you owe her something. I really don't like such people.
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details.
I absolutely agree with
Let
that.
us proceed to more recent events.
Your age or
Siege
origins doesn't
of La
matter.
Valette Castle. The fate of the defending
matter.
commander, one Arian.
And this part is very important. I mean, I think you don't see this part if you don't choose the Witcher 2 save file on or off or whatever. But basically they're asking you, what did you do in The Witcher 2? And it's something good because in one of my playthroughs, I didn't have Leto in the game because I don't know. Either I didn't choose The Witcher 2 save game on in the beginning, or I just said that I killed him or something, but I didn't have him in the game.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her. From the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire.
So
An
you can choose
important
to kill
matter,
Letho.
but one that does not require the general's assistance.
Shame.
It's not gonna be in the game.
I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
But it adds some content in the game, so if you choose option I kill them,
Feels more like I'm being readied for a
it's
wedding.
not really
Were
interesting.
that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Black, black, or black. Or black. Well. They look identical. No, there is an additional part here. This two like kind of stripes, lines. Okay. Well, let's choose this one, whatever.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
It's the same thing. Right leg, left leg, right leg, right hand, left hand.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice.
I don't bow
Spoken
before
loudly,
people.
clearly, and with respect.
The arrogant butcher.
Im grimi eb art kerzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Velen namen, vatken favort. I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
It's funny that if you bow, he says, I thought you were never bowing. But if you don't bow, he says, well, as I expected, you got no manners or something. Is there an option where he doesn't make any comment?
And it's past noon. Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elan. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Yes, Ken, es ist neonfire.
Es sieht efsa. Finster
I don't like it when you hear it only from one side. My right here, my right here, my right ear enjoyed it. That's just awful.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Say anything? Visit the camera. Yeah, that's just awful.
Look. That's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim.
I like this art. It really looks
Our little witch has grown
good.
into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
All her character is just so weird. She cares about him, but at the same time she's making all the time those absolutely awful sarcastic comments or weird, or she just says weird things. I don't know, man. It's just awful. My dear friend. These memes. My dear friend, if you're reading this, it means you have found the chest I mentioned in my previous letter. You'll be pleased to know its contents belong to you. After I spoke with the Emperor regarding additional resources to aid in your quest, he was willing to part with these items from his personal collection. The armor from Dol Blatana is a rare piece that marries the strength of Nilfgardian and Elven craftsmanship. Apparently, Francesca accepted Emir's offer of Nilfgaardian blade for her forces, though despite his attempt to significantly bolster an ally on the fringes of the northern realms, only a portion of his aid ever reached its destination. To no one's great surprise, the elves were unimpressed with what human steel they received and thus refashioned the armor to their liking. You'll finally have the opportunity to masquerade as the Queen of Dol Blatana's personal guard. It's a dream I know you speak of often. As for the second set of armor, the Emperor provided far more cryptic. He claims they were diplomatic gifts from distant kingdoms. The tiger armor is specifically designed to suit a Western ruler, obviously Emir in this case. It was forged in the ancient style of a blacksmith who stole the secrets of its construction from their gods, or so the legend goes. And finally, the swords. To my eye, they resemble a Redanian saber, though I'm no expert. These blades supposedly once belonged to a hero of myth and mystery. The man forged the pact with a vixen spirit, and through her blessing was granted the ability to slay the monsters that had long plagued his village. As you can see, he carried both a steel and a silver sword, a fact I thought might pique your interest. Unfortunately, legends are all I can offer. Emir was stingy with the details, even more so than usual. It's a shame, because I must admit I haven't the faintest idea where they might originate. That being said, I do believe Zerrikane and Ophir can be ruled out. Dear friend, I trust you appreciate my efforts to help. Use these gifts as you see fit. I hope they will hasten your search for that which we have lost, your friend Yennefer. that was awful. I mean, I can take it, Paul, I don't know. Bunch of things, but well, I guess it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, I can't use it now, but we'll see. There are certain books here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And there's books, I mean, you can read them, but there's just too much of them, so I'll just skip them. But I'll scroll through them, because certain books, they give you some information to add to the, how is it called, the bestiary and the characters part, so it's something good. Wow. Okay. Well, that's it then. The last wish. Okay. Just going around looting things. That is great. I'm not gonna speak with him. Though I can take some books. Rose of the North. Okay. Well, that's it.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Oh, wow. What I saw up there. can drop those things, bro. I don't even need them. Level 7. I don't have gloves, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Because I have this ones for level 7, level 8, and level 11. It's great. I just need level 7 for now. That's great.
Trust the Pontar as well.
Normally I can play.
Yeah.
Here. I can play Gwent, but I'm not sure I'll be able to win them.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Probably not gonna use these two guys because they're pretty useless. I'll use Sultan instead. And that's it. Okay. Okay. Now. I'll have to use 2 cards. Oh. Just gonna use my spine. That's actually bad. Got even more. Oh boy, that's awful. Am I? No! Okay, well, I'll restart. Doesn't matter. No big deal. I need to win a card.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Blue Stripes, this Blue Stripes commander is one of the best cards. You got 3 of them, so in the end you end up with a very interesting situation where you can a big big army and a lot of things. Let's go yellow. And let's see. Okay. I want him to use all his cards. Is that actually possible? Very tricky situation. That's bad. That is very bad. That is very bad. That is absolutely awful. Again?
Wouldn't mind if you...
I'll win it eventually. Maybe I need to use Frost. Might be useful. Decoy might be useful actually. Oh, that is a good one. It's interesting. It's a game of spies. Spies games. Let's see what happens. Okay. I got 3 blue stripe commanders. Whoa, that is very good. That is bad. Think I can manage? No, I think I can. Can I revive someone? You can revive this guy. I don't know. I need to think. It's a very complicated situation. I don't have any ranged units, that's the problem. He's probably gonna pass the next round, so I'm almost sure. So it's best this way. See? Oh no, that is very bad. Oh boy. Oh, that is absolutely awful. Well, hypothetically, if you take into account the fact that the sun is yellow, they can maybe win. Gotcha. This it really depends on the cars that you get in the very beginning. You might get the cars that you need. I got 3 blue stripe commanders. This is why I won. But if you don't get them, it's really a Russian roulette. It's a very big problem. See, I got a Foltest, and this is the Foltest that I needed correctly. 1 deck, and I need the Foltest, the Siege Master. Exactly. Amazing. This one is bad. This one is bad as well. They are kinda similar. This one just works for ranged units, and this one works for siege units.
Yes, hen as
well.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited. Something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Not bad. I mean, if you look at Velen like that, from such views, from this point of view of some kind of aerial view, it doesn't look that bad, I guess. But when you zoom in, that's what you see. And people everywhere. It's just awful.
Slow now. Whoa.
Level 1 dogs are kind of easy, more or less. They're not damaging me as much as level 7 dogs. I wonder why they prefer to use the word inn instead of tavern.
What are you looking at, freak?
Pub. Probably pub is typically kind of thing in Great Britain, but see the amount of control is crazy. Not only Velen is this absolutely empty place and an awful place, but also those are what Temeras, they're controlling everything. Or I don't know who, but 50 lashes. Where is it? 50 lashes on the spot, you see? It's kinda crazy. You see why. Take pity and hear my plea. My wife Hannah, she's missing. Neelan? Hunter from Black Bow. Go buy your drinks at the inn at the crossroads. Novigrad crowns. We take no other coin. We don't do taps either. No exchanges. Save for eat or drink. If anyone doesn't like that, they can go rot for acres.
Watch over ye.
How've you been? Good ladies, they say. Merciful ladies.
Where's all that faith coming
Is it a
through
hag?
windows?
Now
Been
you
a trade who keeps the hunger at bay.
No Burdell. A lot of question marks. Or I feel like they actually reduced the amount of question marks, but I'm not entirely sure.
She's attacked. One from either side. Cavalry sweet.
Step away. Chaplain's praying. Can't you see?
Do not cast him out, Roderick. All may draw.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Remember this guy. We'll see him again. Just drive on the road in Velen and there are creatures everywhere. To the left, to the right. Everyone wants to attack you, kill you, eat you alive. I don't know. It's just... And there are people hanging here and there. It's just sad. Yeah, very depressing.
A stranger! Siren over there!
Go, go.
I'll not give her up, not on me life.
We hear her squealing. They'll kill us and take her all the same.
So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't
I
have her.
wanted... I have need of a man to guide me in my family across the Ponto. 5 of us in all, me, my wife, 3 young guns. Good day, this calm, with the crown, yelling sword, and give us away to the soldiers. I'm not rich, but whatever I've got I'll give. In fact, I'll take on that and go in someone's service. Anything, as long as it gets me out of Velen. With someone here, my plea. Yeah, well, Velen is a very depressing area, seriously. I just don't know. Warning. Lonely woods, screams carry along. Shadows creep far in deep dark dale. Beware ye, then the group's wild song, or the wild will end your tale. Whatever that language is, it's quite a tell, I suppose. I mean, I don't know the name of their language. The name of their kind of race is quite a tell, but I'm not sure it's the name of the language. Elvish? Missing Michael? Miko? Mutual Worldwide. Stranger, wife of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped. Tomorrow, stranger, daughter of the Bloody Baron.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Innkeep,
Vodka.
Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and hornmongers.
To your health. And mine.
Bottoms up!
If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
Now step in the hut. And there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son.
Well, I avoided a bloody mess. Or a bloodbath.
Always manage to hide their lasses.
Okay. I'm gonna stay on the table. That's just helpful.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep. Wouldn't mind a drink. Show me what you got.
Don't mind playing Gwent. Matters scoring. Select one. Siege Engineer. Imperial Brigade Flight. Harlan Flight. Same here. Hero. Imperial Majesty. Look at 3 parts. Kinda useless. I mean, you can double. You can have a lot of spicing or doubles the power of a roll or something. Looking at 3 cards of your opponent.
Thanks.
Useless.
Farewell.
Move it!
Search where you will.
Whoa!
You're not hiding in time.
It's all
right.
I swear
Until
I've
watch
recorded
every
this
lad.
grave, sir.
There.
Sick black ones being sent to Tamara.
God bless
Word
me.
is, the pox fell on whole villages near Vizima. Then they cut up the sick while they still breathe.
Oh, the gods will never let that pass. Never.
The young'uns, at least, don't let them go hungry.
What
And
do you
when
want?
the great dark descends, brother against brother will brawl. Fathers their cubs will spurn, large and small. Rot will the seed, and wither the crops. Wolves will leave crows.
It's crazy to think that there are people. I mean, of course, it's a video game.
It will consume all and bring all.
But during the ages, people worship wooden statues or something, or wooden idols. It just doesn't make any sense.
Protect me from evil.
Which is crazy because when you think about
the young'uns, at least, don't let them go hungry.
when you think about Christianity, a lot of people see Christianity, and especially Bible, as something weird. Like Bible, God, I didn't believe, and I'm an atheist or something. While in reality, Bible explains things, and Bible gives a lot of advices. While all these idols, wooden idols, all these weird religions, especially in ancient Mesopotamia, Babylon and Assyria and stuff, it's just so weird. Why would you make some kind of an idol out of wood and like worship it? It just doesn't make any sense. All these old religions, they are basically traditions. Someone started it and people just keep doing it without any reason, just because, well, my parents did it, why shouldn't I do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Why? It's so weird. Traditions are weird.
Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took them all. The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them. Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan. year long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you. Traces of ice around the footprints. Really? Great. Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully. There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Let's save. Because I don't want to use this ladder. I didn't like ladders, I just like to jump.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Some money might be useful. No, money. What I find is that in a lot of games, money is kinda useless. In the sense that at the very beginning you don't have enough money, so you're kinda struggling. But then eventually you get to the point where you get so much money from, I don't know, quests or selling things that you actually don't need it anymore. And you're like a
ledger.
Walking bank.
Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige, also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri, thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Wow. I need to repair my stuff because it seems like, I mean, my level is 3. I don't think I'll be able to survive with this broken swords until level 7, so it might be a good idea to to repair everything.
Let's dance.
Don't let him catch his breath! Plow yourself! Curses! Poor son! He's ours! A cunt's ours! Fucking bastard! Oh, you witch fucker!
Too late to surrender.
The lesson. That is very interesting. Can I make something? I got 3 skill points, but I didn't have any slots. Level 4. I'm just not gaining any experience to level up. It's crazy. I just don't know what to say. Yeah, out of 3. Increase pushing overdose. Yeah, it's not bad. There's a 5% chance of poisoning the target to initiate. The chance is greater the higher the level goes. Oh, okay. This is an interesting one. And I might need the... I need more. This one isn't interesting as well. I forgot. I installed one mode for several skill points per level because I didn't level up. Of course, I didn't gain any points, but those were the points that I accumulated that I gathered from those places of power. But I need several pages, another mode for several pages of these skills. But what I wanted is to go to alchemy and check if I can make an oil, a necrophage oil. And that's great because I'm fighting necrophages. Bestiary who are necrophages, drowners and ghouls, you see, so the oil will increase the damage. I'm fighting constantly. I'm constantly fighting drowners and ghouls. They're everywhere. Those are the most probably widespread creatures. So this oil will help me a little bit. Not too much, but I guess it's better than nothing, even 10%. And then eventually it will increase to 20 or 25%. So it's like I'm not regenerating, it's just so slow, it's crazy. It takes 3 years to regenerate.
Slow now. Whoa.
Another place of worship. Wooden idols. It's crazy. And as I said before, it's not only in the video game. What we see here, it kind of reflects the reality of certain rural places in the. Well, I can definitely say things about Eastern Europe, so probably in Eastern Europe, but I suppose that it's like that everywhere. I'm sure that in certain African countries where there are still like native tribes in certain areas, of course, these native tribes, they are worshipping this kind of wooden idols as well, and maybe in Southeastern Asia as well. I just don't know. It's just it's crazy if you think about it. And we're living in 2023. It doesn't matter whether it's 2022, 2023, or 2024. It's the fact that it's probably the 21st century and there are still people who believe in such things. I mean, at least if you take Christianity or Islam or something, they seem more or less logic. They explain things. I mean, I understand why can you believe those religions. But there are like little phrases or something. But why worship idols? I do not in this particular situation I do not agree with the idea that you need to let people do what they want. I mean, people can do what they want, but it's not because they did it for years that is correct.
Exactly burst him, but what I got sure to please.
People might be wrong.
Like to take a look.
Religion and life. That's interesting.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
I think that I start to have some cards. So I can probably use them. Decoys, obviously. In frost. Just start by using spy and then we'll see. Probably gonna pass. Sure. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna pass. Oh, that that was a bad idea. Come on. Oops. Could be worse, probably. And I got a car. Oops. That was very important.
Halt!
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Ciri.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You brought us around. As I recall, you were to go your separate way.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Open the gate. Sergeants! Ardle! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think?
No matter where the grub's from, as long as the bowl's
Guard
full.
called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. That's what I would have done. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
In Vizima, now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled, ha ha ha!
Ooh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
No thanks. Didn't come here to drink.
As you will. But I'll not sit here dry if you don't mind. Before the war, there was a distillery nearby, best in Velen. But their whore sons burnt it to the ground. To the matter at hand, I'm Philip Strenger. Now the blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
I don't. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
It's true that it feels very weird when they have kind of British accents and things. Considering that it happens in Poland, that was my idea. But it's sometimes better than, I don't know, when I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey they had Greek accents in English. And it was absolutely awful.
You can calm down.
I don't like it.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find a way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
I like the way she avoids this kind of strafes. And the way she attacks actually is pretty fast as well. I feel like it's faster than a very interesting interpretation of
You can come out now.
My, you're brave.
controlling
My father
space
couldn't
and
even do
time.
that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolfsbane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vizima.
Okay, so I need wolfsbane. Two. Dog town. Fine. Problem is there is nothing here, so I need to find something, but is it an herb or what is it? There is no.
Massacred by something with immense claws.
There are no Witcher senses here in Ciri. No. We're just running around. Where?
Hide! Quickly! They're gone! You can come out!
You cut him up.
I got it.
All right, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Follow Gretchen. Let's go. It said that we can't use the Q letter.
Do parents often send their
The
children
keyboard.
out to follow the sweets? Belly's all in blood. Clawed open. No wolves did this.
It's a special ability. We'll be able to use it later, but still. Just kind of teleporting. I like it. I like the animation.
This way. Through the cave.
You lead.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
Then I'm not either.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
She's got a pretty good regeneration.
Yeah!
Boy, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've naught, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked. When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall?
Yeah, white one.
You see it there? What's a trophy? I pity.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks.
Here it is. Damn it!
Anise.
Jammed again.
Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron.
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
We are more like a family. We support each other and help each other survive tough moments, grapple with the past. For each of us has a past. So you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule. Never ask more than someone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us, only the future does. That and our common fight against evil and depravity, against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. I'm still in everything. What a... I'm an awful person.
Ploughing hangover.
be worse, I guess.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping?
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Fire. Eternal fire, which lighteth our hearts and giveth us light. Heat us with thy warmth, dry our tears, burn our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father, help me fulfill my destiny.
An altar. So, the eternal fire's made it to Velen.
All that explains a lot. Or not at all. Just stealing everything. Oh man. This is just awful. You come to find you come to the castle as a specialist, kind of, to help finding something, but in reality the only thing you do is you steal. That's it. It's kind of awful. It's not here, right? It's on another floor. I don't see anything. Philip Stranger. Stranger? Your supply problems do not interest us. The pact we signed was clear, and the Empire of Nilfgaard demands you fulfill its terms. If you do not, our mutual obligations will be rendered null and void, and your privileges will be revoked. Sincerely, Havard Var Mo. How do you even pronounce that? Mo Hohen? Field Marshal Army Group. I really don't like this. Von something is a typically German, Dutch, German, you know, Germanic thing. You don't find it. I mean, it's a little bit like in French, de, somewhere, or in Spanish. There's something as well, but I'm not entirely sure.
Could use some hair of that.
I don't look.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Bunch of things here.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken. Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side. Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. It gets interesting. piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues.
What's interesting is that Baron's family is kind of a, I want to say typical family, but we'll have some explanations.
Deep nicks, hit with a heavy object.
And we'll understand it better. At least his motivations, you know, to do certain things.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Hervelus. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Could use some hair of the hand.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
This is Triss. No offense, but, not great with your hands, are you?
Why don't you take some wooden rags, see what image of a grown woman you can come up with?
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Hervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Well, and considering that I finished this part, I think I can stop here. It will be the end of part 3, and I will continue in the next one. And the weather is absolutely awful. But yeah. That's it. I can visit the board. I'll visit the board.
What do you say we hit the high road?
Play when
Sitting around scratching our asses.
what
What did I do to deserve your company? Well, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-fish.
Bring the smiths, lads. Get tooth one.
Discovered location.
Nice tits on it.
I'm talking about the Shrieker.
Did this thing start to pop up?
Havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You got me. I'm a hero looking to save the common folk.
grey, darling? What is it, grey boy?
Help me in.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
So long.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Help me!
Let's
Wouldn't mind.
repair stuff. Shop. That's a lot of money. Let's play Gwent.
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
That will be the end. Let's go. Okay. It's her ability. Pick your body first. Wow, come on. That is a very good card. Especially against monsters. Okay, I got a card and Forktail. The problem is there's a guy here, but I can
Fancy a
talk to him.
We've gathered ourselves quite the collection.
Show me what you...
I think he has several cards. A decoy card. This thing is important as well, but I can buy it. I didn't have any money, but I'll buy it eventually. So time. And let's play Gwent and that's it. Okay, I don't have any. Well, if I lose...
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Should have probably chosen 7. I'm just going YOLO. What if I go all in? Okay. Well, that's amazing. I can win the round. Well, I'm going all in. Let's try. Doesn't have anything. Okay, well that's it. This is the end of the second part, the third part. My bad. And yeah, I'll continue very soon.